my channel, guys. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well, right? Guys, okay, so aside from yesterday's, like the dark back. Parang may pa mystery sa likod. Guys, it's really just dark in the room. So anyhow, all right. So before we do the this what's in the just try just start hack today, I'd like to well I'd like to start on with this. Like I'm pretty sure, guys, there are several versions of um this like reusing candle wax, melted candle. Yeah. So guys, I got here. Like I'm gonna get, guys. Okay, I'm not, because guys. Okay, I will tell you the story why I'm wearing this. Okay, but yeah, let me just get something, guys. Alright. So this one is another hack. Hack. It's all hack. This channel is all about that. Okay, so I got here my any kitchen rag or clean rag that you have, just to line up, like to make like somehow like make believe, like under anything that will hinder it from um getting the tables scored from the cutting of the candle. All right, now this is, I'll just wash it. I'll just maybe sterilize or wash it after because this is for food, right? All right, so guys, so this one is how it looks. So again, just a hack on, you know, yeah, so I got paper parchment. I didn't want to use guys, I didn't want to use how do you call this, food for food chopping boards, right? So yeah, so shout out to everyone. So guys, this one, okay, before we do anything, like, all right, so this one, guys, so I got here like old, the candle. Okay, these ones, guys, these are old wick, the wick, the where you light the candle, right? So I got this from here, from these tea lights. Ngayon, this one, guys, is just 50 pesos. It's very thin. Somehow it smells like what it says here, blueberry, but the smell is like it will disappear, like it will fade away like immediately. Maybe, of course, I got a just I can afford, right? So here, so I have a lot of this used wick. So I got the centers. You see, guys, this one works talaga. I know, like, there are several hacks of this already, like good hacks. Okay, so this one, so I'm going to keep it on the side, like have here a container. And you can always, like, after remelting this, we can pour it over again here to make another set of candles. You get what I mean, guys? Isn't it like this is what they do in churches, in temples, right? So maybe I can do that, but I wanted to use this size. All right. But guys, really, this worked already because I was able to form this from a pre-melted one. Like, a scrape melted one, I combined this. And then I noticed, like, it was just a white candle, used white candle when I made this in the other live stream. Yeah, if you watch my live streams, I melted used candle wax. And then I didn't notice that there were specks of green felt paper, like velvety. It melted with the white wax during baking, during the scraping, because I was scraping it from a candle holder. And underneath there was like a velvet green, like, I don't know, some kind of velvet thing. It melted here along with the pink reused candle. I mixed them together and it became beautiful like this. No, di ba, guys? Pwede pala yun. Alright, so yun, guys. So this one, okay, let me just get that. Guys, don't look at see the my things from behind because, okay, guys, teacher na teacher yun. Alright, so there are a lot, like I kept it really just for me to be able to, like have this one, and then I have a lot to like, right? And I didn't know, guys, like, the other one I baked in like a cookware that is like Pyrex, so it's glass based. And it totally, like, after it has, I melted it. Shout out to everyone. Hello, thank you for watching. So after I have melted it in the oven, after like maybe just 15 minutes, 10 minutes, it's all melted, like this thick glass full of chopped candle wax. And totally, after it cooled, you can detach it immediately. Like, yeah. I didn't know that you didn't eat. I just tried. I never, I never tried doing this because I have no patience. But maybe it will also work if this is ungreased. Maybe it will remove because wax is greasy. I somehow, right? Like that. Waxy. Like that. So here. So I did not throw this away. You can do that, but I want to make jumbo. So you can, have these tea light containers. If you like, then just keep it, right? Or not unless you want to reshape like a hard flashing, like, a thick aluminum foil made into this, right? Hi. Shout out. Right. So guys, I have been drawing the whole day because I'm pressured with the flight I'm about to take in 2 weeks. I know, guys. Guys, there's no way. Whenever, I don't want to worry. That's why I keep on. Yeah, when you are having those things, like, coming an upcoming event that you are phobic of something or you're afraid of something, just keep yourself busy. Yeah. We know that, right? There's no way, just, staring in the ceiling and then just, shivering and getting afraid of it. There's no, there's no other way. It doesn't fix the problem, right? Right. I know it's easier said than done, pero yeah. Okay, this one I'll keep it like for future use if I like, or have smaller versions, votives, or anything that you like, whichever mold. Candle. But I wanted to try, like, maybe let's add some. This one is orange. But orange tea tree. Okay, let's try. But the color, because I have here like old red ones. So maybe the flavor should be something like reddish related or something sweet related, no? Alright. Oh my God, guys. But this one has specks of the I used a twined tissue paper for the wick of this one. Really, let me just show you guys. I have here like a loose, like this one. Guys, sorry. Just to show you, I have a loose, like, tissue paper here. You can make your, I'm pretty sure you know this, guys. You can make you have your tissue paper, clean tissue paper, guys, huh? Clean, and you just twine it like that. One thing I've learned, guys, do not make it too thick. Otherwise, you're gonna have like, those candle wicks that are like, it's going to be bursting like fire, not flame. But yeah, it produces yellow flame, not the blue flame. That's the one thing I noticed with, the real wax wick. How do you call that, guys? Soy wick. Yeah, so this one, guys, when this has totally melted in the container, you let it cool a little from what I know, guys. And then you can, somehow when it will stand like that. But really, when they are making like stick candles, they dip and then water. They dip and then they dip in water, and then that's what I know, guys. But you get me, guys. So I just can't find it. I was able to make like birthday candle out of this much, like that. Dipping in the melted candle wax and then dipping it in water And then again here. I don't know how it's done, but guys, somehow I just really wanted to reuse this anyhow. So I'm just gonna slice this one. But guys, I will just show you the finished product of this on the next live stream, okay? So we will not take time because totally this will melt down. Definitely it will melt down and you will see, guys. So it's going to be a combination of this color and the red or pink. Yeah. Thank you so much for your subscription. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Really. Right. There are, the old tissue paper wicks. That's the thing. That's why it's better to use, like, if you want to buy, I think you can buy long ones, the thread rope, uh, or maybe they say they sell it in what? In half yards or by feet, or I don't know, guys. All right. So just chopping this and then I don't know about that. I just put this in an oven toaster and then heat it up like, 300 degrees, like, melting 200 like that. It doesn't matter naman, but of course don't leave it like an hour because it's way too, of course, guys, it is also dangerous or hazardous. Okay, mind you guys, this one is an old candle thing. So if you have like a I will get my guys, wait, I'm trying to get my we have this, guys. Isn't it, guys? We have those things like whatever that is, Carmina. Yeah, I have this, guys, because my hobby really anything, guys, that I can do inside the room. I'm always in the room. Aside from of course, it's the most economical for us who stays at home. I have done of course, our usual chores at home, right? Laundry. Yeah, I've done that, guys. A little bit of cleaning today in the room because I needed to pack some stuff. Guys, it's really getting me the flight, really. If you watch my live stream when I like had my flight last, was that last year? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Do you get Wi-Fi during the flight? I'm really not sure. Oh my gosh. Still, guys, pag ganun ka, ginagano. It's not gonna, maybe, but a little bit lessening it, maybe. But you know what? It resembled into guys, so still like blush. Even if it's, blush color, it's nice pa rin, guys, no? It's nice pa rin. Alright. So, isn't it? So, instead of this one is real scented, guys. This one I got from my ate's home, like way back, years back. I think it's an old Yankee apple cinnamon. I don't need to add oil na lang unless I'm making fruit salad. Fruit salad flavor. Or you can have this like separate, like, green and then separate like this one. Guys, this one oh, this is better. I sliced it first and then shave it. So maybe this one, what do you think? Like, I don't know how to clean wax, but maybe just simple as the water and so this one is kind of like watermelon. I'll melt that tomorrow. I just wanted to show you like assemble it as how I melt it before. And then I will show you like in the next live stream like how it looked. But I'm going to sketch like how I put the, because there's a lot of videos on that, right? Kasi guys, my goal now, since I wanted to like, isn't it, I'm on the verge of studying like quietness. So less screening time, less watching something. I know I've been still watching, I'm tempted guys, but I want to develop that and also for you guys. So I don't want to be taking too much of your time on my live streams, like 3 hours. That's binging already, right? So it's bad for your eyes. For our eyes, diba? Comment below. Do you want me to do that still? It's too long. Maybe it's not too healthy for you guys also. Here. So this one, I'll just melt this. 200 degrees, 300 degrees. Just watch it like 20, 30 minutes. Sometimes you're gonna have to with how do you call this? A pot holder. Gear your hands and then, maybe touch it with a pot holder and, just melt it over. Or sometimes a double boiler, like a pot of, water here with your pan and then you put it over and then you just stir it with your, whichever, if you like a clean stick or something. But this one just totally washed it with, so thoroughly wash it, all right? So yeah, so that's just so quick to have this ready. Tomorrow guys, I will put it in my graphic book. I'm going to add it because it's really different when you do it handmade, homemade. So yeah, so keep your candle wicks. All right, then you can add oils if you like. But this one has a scent. I want to use that. It's strong kasi. Alright. So this one, the beauty of this, or have this like prepare this one, like how thick your candle is, that long. If you want it like, is it too thick, then if you want to prepare 3 of this or, So this one thing that is good with this one is this is disposable already. So yeah. So guys. So I just throw this later. Ay, meron pa ba? I think may candle pa. Guys, this one has good smell. But I think my son and his girlfriend, they gave me this one. Smells good. I finished it already, but I don't know if this one is a recycled already. So, anyhow. Alright, so I will scrape this and add this to theirs, okay? So, because I want a huge one. Right, so I can, use it for my yoga, for my, just when I'm cooking. It makes me, isn't it, when you have a lighted candle, it's like you're relaxed, getting relaxed. You're being relaxed, your eyes, our eyes, right? So this one, guys, did you know, guys, trivia? This one, I featured this already. Mom just put silk flowers on top, but this one, I think, is an old, vintage candle holder. I have this like in my live stream, guys. Yeah, thank you so much for subscribing. So and then you put your candle in the middle and then you light it and then you have holes here and then it's going to illuminate like that. Illuminate how do you yeah. So you get me, guys. So did you see the evolution of things, right? But mom just put flowers here, so anyhow. So guys, moving on with the Next one. Okay, one thing I noticed again, aside from the graphic feeling feeling like an artist, but I was studying it a while ago. Like, if I wanted to be, aside from what I do at home, maybe I don't know if how do you call a drawer, a doodler. If I'm doing a kindergarten drawing, am I doing an illustration, or is it am I doing cartoons or graphic? I don't know, guys. I'm trying to study it, but later on. Okay. So if you're in the same situation, yeah, let's solve that. What are we then? Are we considered artists? No, I don't know. Guys, really, thank you so much. Thank you. All right. So, okay, this one, what am I doing now? Okay, the table has a lot of ants. Okay, I'm pretty sure because the house is termite infested. Then having ants around is normal. But this one, I always wipe it. You always see me clean this during my, chores doing with you live stream, right? So I've read, like, you will see this guys online, that as simple as, having a rag with anything that is, tangy, sour, so lemon, vinegar, those things, baby powder, they say, you just sprinkle over. I don't know, maybe if it's a table for eating and for working, and maybe research first if the acid will, affect the surface of your wooden table. So read before you add the acid, all right? There are different kinds of surfaces, table surfaces, right? But one thing I wanted to try is adding the salt. Okay, I just got this old McDonald cup because I saved this for my, my hacks. So I will sprinkle this one while I'm doing the the graphic turning of my book. Because, sometimes ants, let's see if they will come over on the paper. Okay, so I'm going, guys, this is a hack, so I wanted to know. All right, so I'm going to sprinkle salt where I will. Guys, I'm having cramps. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I can't get too excited. You know that. I'm having cramps, you see. Because I've been drawing. So imagine the excitement I'm feeling, right? Okay. I know it's a messy hack, but it's one of the most that makes sense, that the opposite of sugar. These ants may not visit in the meantime. Okay, it's okay to visit me once in a while, but when doing this. Alright. So now, so I'm just going to fix. Okay. So just so the ants will not. So if you have that, like maybe if you're working on something and the ants are coming, like put salt around, or put it in a container. I just want to sprinkle it, because they will have that, they will be warned that this is a salty table. Guys. Then after, so maybe after tonight, then maybe tomorrow I'll scrape it off. I'll put more salt in the area. Even so, guys, in the sides, like my aunt, she cleans well. Many of them, like my aunts. But one of them, I think I've seen her use a salt sprinkling on the border of the flooring on the side. Like sprinkling. After cleaning, they sprinkle salt, rock salt around. Really, to fight rodents, cockroaches. Ang galing, guys. Okay, a lot of home hacks, right? A lot. Alright, so today, okay, number one, of course, trying to accomplish more in a day. That's the one also of the uh, purpose of this channel, Findstv Hobby Homeschools. Like finding something, always just starting something, right, guys? So, whenever, like, just opening this live stream, guys, whenever you feel like, I want to do this, what if, and you're hesitant always, just try it. Just start. Because I am one of those, like, I let time pass by. And after 18, 20 years, guys, this is now. I'm just doing what I wanted to do like way back decades ago. So do not waste time because you might not, we might not be that strong, physically strong to do it anymore, right? You are not as inspired, do it so you will know if it's worth your time. Is it, so what if you fail? As as what a lot of, those myths, what they say, like successful people, then just start again, right? I always tell my dad, what dad, I was aging, guys. Dad, what if this happens? What if this one like that? Every month I ask him, what if I fail? What if he tells me, what if you don't? What if you succeed? What if you he always tells me that. I can't remember that time that he answered me before he went to work when I was like in my 30s. I was asking advice from him. And then he was carrying his coat and everything, hurrying for office. And maybe he's already tired of my question, like, Dad, what if about my life? And then he said, what if it works? And then, you know what? That simple answer changed my, like, until now, I have it. Really. So if you have those what ifs, start it now. So you will know. Okay? So, yeah. You will know. Okay, so you will not be wasting time anymore, right? Be it your like you wanted to, or you wanted to try something, you wanted to wear something, you wanted to have this haircut, you want to taste this kind of food, do it now. There's no other time. All right, little things, guys, isn't it? That life is short, right? So we know that, guys, right? So anyhow, so today, so on mind, like presently, guys, I'm on that, like, I'm preoccupied with that upcoming flight phobia, fear of flying. So I wanted to make myself busy mentally, just not just doing chores, but mentally, because I am worried. I am worried, really, guys. But anyhow, so I wanted to do today in my sticky notes, guys. Well, there the other here. These are the lists of what my son wanted me to get for him, my sister, my niece, my nephew, my, yeah, everything, everybody. So it's just simple, except for food. Okay, I don't want to declare anything, guys, anymore during my flight. I just, because the fact that I'm flying is the most anyhow, so guys, what I wanted to do today was, okay, I'm kind of bored with yoga. I wanted to try Pilates. All right, so I'm going to show you later. And then I was able to achieve that. And then normally, guys, whenever I make food, since that is my purpose also, like food that may be somehow may be good for your body, good for the body, mind, and soul, always. May be good for the body, mind, and soul. And why do I say that now? I realize, I don't know if this is your definition of healthy food. Okay, so I don't want to insinuate, I don't want to push, but just maybe an idea. Okay, if you don't like it, then, leave it. Okay. So a lot of food hacks today. And the real photos, guys, these are sketches, illustrations, but the real photos I'm going to be posting, promise. Because I wanted to finish this and then you get the connection when I post it in the community page compared to posting it before I have the live stream, right? So it's floating. So you will understand. All right. And then I okay, I needed to repair a bag that I will use, that I don't want to leave here to leave. I wanted to use it, I wanted to bring it in my travel this time of my life, because they are going to declutter, like totally get things out from the house, all of these things that we pack, that we took out from termite infested closets. So I don't it might be thrown away, and it's my favorite bag, right? And my favorite shoes. That's what I'm going to wear when I fly. Or because it might be in the excess baggage and then they will take it out. I don't want to lose that. Okay. Anyhow, so I hacked a bag. It's an old leather vintage it's a vintage bag. It's a maple, I think maple type leather, and maple colored, and caramel or maple. And then the handle is kind of not uh, sturdy anymore. It's getting brittle, like because of long been not being polished with a leather cream or something. So I hacked that, how to strengthen the handle. I'm going to show you guys, and then just a heads up, okay? And then what else? I'm pretending I can read this far. Okay. Okay, there's an alteration clothing that I was not able to do today because I was trying to I wanted to like have like still daytime doing content with you guys. It's different eh. Parang it feels different, like it's daytime, right? All right, next is I'm just going to do that tomorrow. So the this one I was able to just check, like assemble, right? At least I'll melt it and then. And then what else? Make large candle, it says here. And then, yeah, I was able to do that. Okay, I'm going to show you the book. And then I started watching a YouTube videos on sketching, drawing, because well, yes, definitely my drawing is a one-dimensional. It's flat. I know, guys. I just think like maybe I'm old already to be like that, to be good in drawing, but yeah. What do you mean? Sorry, I don't get your question. What is it? All right. So, yeah, I don't want to I don't know, guys. I just want to learn more about drawing. And why uh why waste time on it? Because it's my outlet for when I'm pressured. So, it's worth it to study about it, right? Not any more informal schooling, but I don't know, maybe where life brings me. I don't know, guys, for now. All right, so okay, what else? Okay, so let's start with the salt. So guys, again, for now, my gimbal would be this one for the overhead, just yoga block. All right, and then this one, guys. Okay, again, so welcome again to Findstv Hobby Homeschools ebook, sketchbook. I don't know, guys, how do you call it? Illustration book. I don't know how to call it, guys, but this is just a compilation. If you like, please have a simple container or a vessel or a box. I don't know, then collect and then have put your goal here. If you have like a title or goal, you have at least you have it always, you see it always, even from afar. This one, I use this for my yoga, for a lot of things. I'm already like my some of the researches I did, like it's scattered in one folder, there's another folder, I need to compile that. It's If you combine everything, guys, all the hacks, I am not everything was, it originally came from me, but somehow there were some, like, because of accidents, mistakes, I was able to form that hack. Guys, maybe it's new to us, maybe it could be new to you, or it could be a good help, right? So yeah, so maybe it's going to be this thick if I combine all the scattered, I have not transferred everything, guys. So anyhow, all right. So here, welcome again to another day of looking at uh, the book. Okay. So just start. All right, guys. So again, I'm going to show you. So guys, here. So number one, again, where I left from last night, the yesterday's live stream. I want to just continue from yesterday. So fear of riding the plane alone. The next hack would be, aside from, of course, guys, it says here, guys, that of course, fight it. Have a routine, keep yourself busy, prepare to do the things for your travel, positive mindset, and how do you call this, guys? You know, appreciate the beauty of flying alone. Okay, so these are what I did this. I'm trying to do this. I'm following this. So we will see this. Okay, guys. So this one, guys. So I made myself busy. So I looked at how to be, maybe I read about how to be, maybe if I'm an illustrator. I don't know, guys. I'm really confused, eh. This is not really a career I'm doing, but I'm just doing this as a hobby. But maybe this will keep me, keep me busy, right? So learning something about it. So if you are into like, let me just, if you are into like, somehow like, I taste salt. I can taste the salt. All right. So, like if you are interested in becoming like some like, doing art, art related things, maybe they say, guys, like defining what kind of art you are doing. So maybe that will help. And then well, if you are really serious about it, then go to a formal schooling for this one about arts or anything what you're taking up, what you like to do. And then how do you call this? Have a mentor that your reference, like your idol, like your icon for this one. Why where did you get this idea that you like to be an artist, or you want to draw, you want to be a dancer, who is that mentor that you think you can, refer to or look up to, or, ask questions or guide as a guide, a light for this path, right? So yeah, because guys, I don't know, eh. But anyhow, so again, if you wanted to be, for example, doing something, find your niche, your style, what's your originality. So I don't know, guys. I draw like I kindergarten. I always tell you guys. I don't know, maybe one day. I don't know. My son said he will publish my book. I don't know, guys. Okay. And then what else? Create your portfolio, curriculum vitae, or somehow like if you are already like you have your collection of artworks, then have like a gallery or something. Like my cousin, a lot of my cousins are artists, like have a portfolio, like a website or a set of a compilation of your artworks, right? So that one day you'll be able to use it and you can show that to somebody, or someone you're like, when you're maybe looking for another career, isn't it, to be a part of something. They can see your work, right? And then what else I've read? So yeah, learning about this. Like if we are not into getting this formal training on arts, then maybe just, reading about the field, who are good in this, right? Let's look at them, like how they are good in, how they hone their talents or skill, right? And then maybe a lot of connections that I don't have. So if you have a great network of connections, then you are bound to you are bound for something, right? So I'll find something. I'll find a way, guys. I don't know. Maybe just, have my family set it for me. I don't know, guys. I'm just, I'm happy just quietly doing this. So I don't know, guys. Anyhow, so use what else? But they here, like I wanted to be like the same as analog, that, less use of the modern technology. But I guess there's no way, like if you are interested, like there's no way to get known in this path, like in any career that you are taking, unless you are available anywhere, like really in social media, right? Like, also, us being aware of the modern technology, the softwares use of this, a lot of drawing softwares, guys, isn't it? But now, like if you want to be a great singer, you can have like a TikTok, or I don't know, guys, Kumu, like a live like that, guys. No, it's really like they having a really like that great passion and talent, right? Yeah. So again, and then keep on drawing, keep on doing what you like. Like if you want to be good at something, right? Then keep on practicing that. and then or have like a free training under somebody's, tutelage, like an internship is a good training, right? So again, guys, so just wanted to share with you, like, getting yourself busy, finding a hobby, and then how to somehow be like as a beginner, how to start. Because sometimes we have an idea, but we don't know how to start, right? So first, I did my part already. Like, I have started to open this, like, totally, like, Googled it. Like, okay, if I want to be an illustrator or a drawer or something, I think I'm more of an illustrator, not a cartoonist, or because my works are not the same as theirs. But I don't know, guys. I like more like illustrations, more on tutorial, teaching, like, process, like per step by step process, and then but through illustration. You get me, guys? Less on text, but with text, you get me? Okay. So anyhow. So again, so the continuation, guys. Again, this is a good hack, like an overhead. Okay, so going back, guys. So again, uh, so reading about being an illustrator occupied my day today, to hack that fear of riding the plane alone in 2 weeks. So that got me busy. That got me interested. Okay, so I wanted to share that with you. And then next would be, okay, this one, guys. Um, this one, guys. So today, my day, what did I do? I tried Pilates, okay? So, and then I lit a candle while I was practicing. And then I wore this one. It's a bib. I always like to wear like a bib to cover my sports bra while I'm using, because maybe I didn't want to show, isn't it, you have to wear minimal clothing in yoga. And then to cover it, I use, like, I sew like a bib. I share this always. You will see this. I embroidered it a little. All right. Hello. How are you? Shout out. Thank you so much for watching. All right. So yeah. So let's continue that. So, and then you know what, this bib, I used to tie it on the side. It's a bib, like a life vest that I wear on top of my, my sports bra that I'm wearing to cover, to shield me, right? So the lesser skin. But I usually just tie the ribbon here on the side, because I have one, two, three, four provisions of ribbons to tie on the side. But this time I tied it in front and the other pair at the back. So let's not, like, always try doing things like the other way. Like, maybe doing things the other way gave me another, like, option or style for the bib. I'm going to show you guys kasi I'm washing it now. It's still soaking, so I need to dry it. I'll show it to you tomorrow, the bib. But somehow you saw me when I embroidered that one. And then this one, guys, my suitcase one. Actually, this is a set. Like, I have, like, usually, like, the sets of suitcases, like this one. I just chose this one, like, way back before. I wanted, like, this one. And so anyhow, so I just, the typical colors that I bring is just whites, my blues, and then the blacks. And then I have a little red, but barely, really just whites and everything. Then I have my socks. My underwear is still in the closet. The rest of the details, like hats, mittens, and everything, I already have here. Though it's still, it's spring in the States now in Florida. It's not that cold. So just maybe just bringing my winter clothes, just maybe it's when it's hot, it gets too chilly. All right. So yeah, you see my face here, guys. Okay. So guys, totally, like, while I'm doing this, of course, I'm trying to do my routine exercise, take a bath. But when you are haunted with something that you are, phobic about something, guys, it was really hard. Like, I just wanted to share with you, like, how, it's easy to draw this, but, the rest of the clothes that I'm not using anymore, I decided to totally just, anyhow, these are mom's clothes that I borrowed. So I packed it back and in the sack, and then they will just, just pass it on, like when they clean the house, right? So, yeah. So then, guys, so yeah, that's just a simple day today. All right. And then the rest are really drawing. And then I already, like, somehow, guys, this one, guys, I had been even preparing the clothes I will wear when I leave. Like the day, the departure day. I already prepared it. Even the socks, the shoes, yeah, the bag that I'm going to show you that I hacked, to lessen the pressure. Yeah, to lessen the pressure. It really helps. All right. So again, moving on to the next one, guys. So this one, guys, this one. All right. I wanted to, like, add variety to my physical activity. So I wanted to try doing Pilates. All right. So guys, so this one, it's nothing different from yoga. I noticed, but Pilates, I think, guys, if you see the stick images that, you can also draw like this, guys, it's easy. There's a lot of printable PDFs online. But really, you know what, Pilates is kind of hard for me. I mean, I did, like, per pose, guys, like 12 seconds or 12 counts, one set only. It's kind of hard, because I'm doing 5 seconds in my yoga practice, but I did 12. But these ones are in pulses, like, you move your leg like 1, 2, 3, like that, guys. So it's in pulse, no? Even so, if you are lifted up, that's what I noticed with Pilates. All right. So they say that there are about 34 classic Pilates poses. All right. So it's good to know, guys, right? So add variations to your workout. So if you think you're bored, then do something else, like maybe go running or dance a little bit, or do Taibo or anything that will variate your physical activity, because sometimes, guys, yoga can be somehow very monotonous. I know it's not off so different with Pilates, but somehow just having, like, other variations, like some are uh yeah, some are very, how do you call this, like, common to yoga, but I didn't do much of chaturanga, which is the transition pose. So yeah, so guys, so just try, just start. All right, so next one. All right, so this one I'm going to just, all right, this one, guys, how to's. So this is another set of hack, guys. So wait, guys, sorry, it's shaking, no, I'm still holding it, you know why? Okay, so how to's, guys. So this one is another hack about, let me just show you, guys. Okay, this one, um all right, guys, so this one is a hack about, uh it has been, taking too much of my time when I put back or reorganize the crayons I use after drawing. Okay, guys, I know this is a kid's problem, a child's problem, maybe anybody who draws. Like, if you have that 64 or whichever, how, extensively, like how much crayons you have, it has been taking too much time for me to reorganize. All right. So the hack here is, guys, so this one, what I did, guys, I don't know if this is helpful for you, huh? Like this one, guys, I have the carton of this one all jumbled up. Like, it's not even closed, like, properly, because I can't get it through, because some are, already, like, broke, and then I can't put the other crayon straight up because there's an excess here, and different lengths and heights of the crayon sticks were popping up on the back. So it was taking time for me. So I thought, like, maybe if that is a problem, maybe it would help us. Like, if this is your child's problem, I know I'm using crayons. Then I tried to remove all the four boxes from the box, from the popping up, like disorganized crayon boxes. We know that there are four decks inside. So I removed this one. And then you always keep, I kept it for an option, like maybe I'm gonna use it for another division style. But what I really did is remove the crayons from the deck, and then totally just bare put the crayons straight on the empty box. There's a sharpener behind, right? There's a sharpener here, but I put the crayons back like soldiers, not as, perfectly on point, but just like that. And then there's a small space here that I cut one of the old cartons of the deck, and then just cut it in half and used it as another divider, of which I used the most or frequently used one. I just separated here. So I will not like keep on searching again here, like where is that kind of shade of red, shade of blue I like. So I just separated it on the corner. So I have it there. So, okay, what to show you guys? Okay. So, guys, where is that? I'm going to show you, guys. So, why did I have to show you the illustration before I showed you this one? Because, guys, I drew it, eh. Siyempre, I made an effort, so I wanted to show. Sabi ko. Alright, so this one, guys. So, I'm going to show you guys, here. Just maybe, guys. This may be your problem, but like any deck. Sorry, guys. So, this one. I just removed it all. It's bare like this. Oh. And then I have it here, separate what I usually use. And then the problem is gone. You see, it's been haunting me like every time. I still have the sharpener intact. Okay, it doesn't take too long to, just a little, open it a little bit more to close. Compared to everything was popping up in different heights. So it was hard for me, guys. You see? Did that help? So maybe your child has a problem with that one. Or if it's too loose, then also like maybe having like, I don't know, maybe a band or something that they will not like, if they slip this inside their bags, right? I don't know, maybe. I will add this to the hack. Okay. Anyhow. So maybe this one is kind of like, homework hacks like that, isn't it? It's a problem, guys, right? When we organize the things of our children for school. Guys. Okay. So anyhow, it's good that I use crayons. Yes, I do. I bring this, guys, wherever. I'm really shy, guys. But anyhow. Alright, so next one, guys. Let's check what's next. So, taking too much time to reorganize a 64 crayon set hack. Okay, we're done with that. Next. Okay, guys, this one. Ay, sorry. Okay, guys, this one naman. Okay. This one is a hack about double strength handle for an old leather bag hack. Okay, the problem is, guys, okay, this one is the bag. All right, so the bag I'm using for my flight. Okay, so so anyhow, so this one now it has a handle that is convertible to having it shoulder form, or a postman's bag, or a mailman's bag, or a backpack. So this one can also be convertible to a backpack. Now I feel like it's not sturdy anymore. Like looking here on this portion of the bag, it will somehow like totally break if I use it while I'm during the travel. So what I thought of is the typical that I got a bow of ribbon. I cut a ribbon, but I used my favorite, like, colors from the Findstv Hobby Homeschool's logo. So this one is the midnight blue or navy blue. And then I lit a flame to seal the edges. Like after I cut it with scissors from the set of ribbon. So I just heat it up. I do this, guys. You see me do this to just seal the hem of the ribbon. So it will not, loosen when you're using the ribbon, right? Sometimes the hems or loosens. And then I remove this one. I detach the handle of the leather bag. So it's here. And then I put this one here. I combined it as a skeleton, as part of it, like behind the not beautiful side of the handle. I also put it here like a belt, and get it through this shoulder buffer, and then just tie it up around. I will show you guys how it looks like. So by doing this, guys, I don't know, just maybe the weight, it will share weight, guys. So the weight of the bag to the leather handle and the bow, the ribbon itself will also share weight to carry the weight of the bag. I don't know, maybe it works. So just simply after that, tying it around, like, in every portion, somehow just to really attach it. Nothing glued, nothing sewn, but just like that, tied. Because I want it to be adjustable. Um, I can alter it during when I'm flying, while I'm traveling. So, and then I reassemble again, and then I put it back again, and the thing. So I will show you guys. Okay. May mga- Wait, guys, let me show you. Where is that? Alright. So guys, this one. So guys, this one. Alright, this is my favorite bag. Okay. So this one is a postman's bag, and at the same time, backpack. Alright, so yeah, so this one, guys. So I just, you get me, guys, like it's double layer. It's fronting leather, but somehow skeleton, like, hindsight, it has ribbon. So just so, like, even so, if I am, carrying it, like during my travel, my flight, I'm not afraid like it will give up because of this one might just totally break. And of course, not totally put a lot of things here. I have my carry out stroller, but this one, guys. Alright, so this will lessen, like doing this like ahead of time before my flight, like 14 days or 13 days before, I'm ready, all set. But I have not put anything yet. I just put old clothes here to hold the shape. Alright, so this one, guys, you can always, polish it with a leather cream or something. This one, I neglected this, guys, so at least it's still okay. So somehow, guys, maybe if you like an old leather belt, or double strength the handle if you like, or have it repaired by a professional, or if you are not, if you want like this one, then you can do this. See, guys, I mean, it's not as beautiful, but it's okay. All right, so yeah, so that's my bag hack for the day. All right, and then what else? All right, next, guys. Oh, there's an ant here. Oh. All right. So this one next, guys, is the, like, okay, I have food hacks. Always trying, maybe it works. These food hacks may be healthy, but not if too much. All right. So it always, guys, this is true for everything I think it does make sense, right? That anything in excess of anything is bad, right? So it doesn't mean that it's healthy, that you can, eat as much, right? So yeah, because it worked for me. I mean, when I overate it, I gained weight. So it's just really a balance, a matter of how much you put in your body, I think, eh. Because one here, I somehow like not as precise, but somehow got the calorie count, and you know somehow like it's lesser calories than the real one, the original recipe. And yeah, but if you overeat, like you get, you get me, guys. You get me, guys. So yeah, so here, okay, the hack with this one. So I got here like, okay, so I'm starting with, I a while ago, like yesterday, I think I wanted banana fritters. Okay, guys. So banana fritters, guys. I wanted it. I'm going to show the original photos of this in the community page or shorts. Promise, guys. I just wanted to go start the live stream first before you refer to that. All right, so you will get me. All right, Maruya or Philippine banana pancake hack. All right, because naturally, guys, okay, wait. Classically, guys, a Philippine pancake, like, pancake recipe, guys, you have flour, butter, eggs, or melted butter or oil, sugar, the typical from the box pancake mixes. You know how rich and, how yummy it is, right? And we understand that it's really good. It's really good, yeah. I'm a fan of the pancake, but I wanted maruya. So I wanted, this banana. I used, usually here in the Philippines, we use plantain, but we have our version of plantain. It's a short plantain. It's saba. And, I just use that. But really, an original one would be the recipe of how you make a pancake or hot cake, isn't it? Those goodness, right? So I wanted to hack that. Like, what if I make a version of a naked one? Like, somehow, like, maybe it will lessen, I wanted the taste of that, the banana pancake or maruya, called here in the Philippines or in Tagalog. But just similarly, like, to taste like, but not indulge. You get me, guys? Like, I just have that craving. So I thought of making the version. So here, so for example, guys, like this one, the Maruya version, guys. So this one, I have the plantain here, plantain pieces, and then of course uh, peeled it, and then I mashed it with the fork, flatten it, and over medium heat, some kind of not very low but medium heat, just melt a little serving of butter on the Teflon pan or a glazed pan, one that you can make good pancakes, guys. Like very little of the fat, guys. Butter, or I don't know what type of fat you use, vegetable oil or whatever flavored butter you like. And then you melt it on the hot heated pan, and then simply put the mashed plantain. So this one is unflavored because the plantain sometimes it has already its own sweetness. I know it's boring, right? So you just flip it until a little bit of like light golden brown, and then I served it with or sugar or seasoned with salt on the side. So I you get me, guys, like having having craving for the real maruya, craving for the real thing, but maybe like I would get satisfied because isn't it sometimes, guys, like eating too much salt, sugar, and fat, those desserts makes us crave more. So I wanted to know, like, if I train uh my if I train my palate to consume just naturally how a banana, a plantain, when lightly browned, how it tastes. And then that's the time on the side I'll put sugar more, or I'll, smear a little more butter, or put a little maple syrup. Your taste decides, right? Your senses. I know it's not as beautiful. I will show you on the community page. Refer to that. It's going to be called as is, like Maruya or Philippine banana pancake. You just, try. Like maybe this can lessen our problem with obesity. You get me, guys? Because even so, like maybe if you have like two pieces of this, like a huge like this, it's okay because there was less fat, less sugar, less salt, less starch because you didn't use flour at all. um I'm on that, guys. Like may be good for the body, mind and soul. Believe it or not, guys, too much of the junk food we eat, we consume, is bad for us. Not just physically that we gain weight, but also from here and here. That's true, guys, really. Because I am one, I can attest to that because my life changed ever since I changed my life, like how I eat. And also, you always eat by this one and this one. You don't eat like immediately just bring it to your mouth. Just appreciate. Of course, we indulge, we enjoy. I also give in like to the real like IHOP pancake, like from the box hot cake mixes. But I will just have a taste and then drink something with it, and then if I get another serving, that would be it. Just really to savor the moment, appreciate. Oh, this is pancake. You get me, guys? So I'm on that. I hope, yeah, that's just a hack. Maybe it's healthy, but if you have like 10 piles of these guys, then it's not healthy anymore, right? So don't overdo it then. Also, it's a good serving for one serving, a serving, or maybe a double of this one for plantains. Okay, so depending also on the size of the plantain, but it might be this big, like a Cavendish. So again, guys, it's a case to case. It's balancing, right? Not a nutritionist, guys. I'm a pastry chef. I am used to making those sinful, uh, sumptuous desserts, but I wanted like really to be one of those also, that one day I want to have that, like a kitchen that is somehow serving people who will live longer. Guys, you're you know you get me, guys. But somehow I hope, maybe this if this does not work for everybody, then maybe just get some good points on what I'm trying to just share, guys. All right, again, so next, that is the Philippine pancake version. Now if you have your own version of blueberry pancake or whatever, then you know what to do. Like really try mashing those strawberries or something. And then if you want structure, you can add just a little gluten-free flour. Gluten-free or like rice flour. You can do that. Sprinkle over and then just try pan fry. There's liquid in that, guys. Plantain is a little bit of dry. So it's an experiment, guys. So don't be afraid to create recipes or try versions that are, maybe I can try another version of a brownie. Those things, guys, just try, just start. Because maybe if you got the recipe, like I will be sharing, you can refer to the recipes and then alter it with different styles. Then maybe you can create your recipe for your family at home, like a reference for your healthy, like lighter version. You get me, guys? Like good for the family, good for the kids also, isn't it? So you can spend more time together with your family, right? Because we live longer, so ganun. So guys, ayun. So next one, okay, the next healthy food hack. Maybe, just maybe, guys, all right? All right, this one I shared already. Like this one, guys, I shared already in my community page. You will find this like a light dressing for any mayo-based salad dressing hack. Like, isn't it sometimes our Waterloo is like, okay, we use dressings are very like, it's deceiving, guys, isn't it? It's salad. For example, of course, we know that in a salad bar, There's a wide array. It's a smorgasbord of vegetables, grains, and everything. Beans. You put on your plate. Everything is clean eating. Then you go to the part where you see the dressing varieties, and you would see like, isn't it? So understanding, like, if you really analyze like dressing, sometimes that is where we sometimes don't understand that we are overdoing the dressing. So really, to understand it, guys, really, isn't it, like these dressings are based, with, high amount of egg yolks, mayonnaise, all these beautiful sumptuous tasting sauces that dresses the salad, isn't it, to make it palatable, the leaves. So we can do that for if we have like a strong discipline in putting the dressing, really just to coat the leaves, guys, to dress it, but not as a soup, not as a not as a pool of dressing. Guys, so again, so this one is the hack. Like, I wanted to use mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is, iba, isn't it? You thought like mayonnaise is healthy. Well, it's not if you overdo it, guys, isn't it? There are versions of vegetarian mayonnaise. And sometimes I read the labels, but sometimes I feel like if you overdo it, even so if it's vegan or plant-based, if you overdo it, guys, you lose the you lose the sense, isn't it? You get me, guys? You really lose the sense, di ba? So, let me just, guys, sorry, so you really lose the sense of, because it's salad, then it's salad, right? So, okay, so anyhow, this one is a hack, like, all right. Okay, guys, so this one is a hack. I have here a half cup of milk, and then I season it with a little salt, and then I put just a bit of mayonnaise, like maybe just, 2 pearls of mayonnaise, or just really to taste. And then you stir it with a fork. And then you just add in your white ground pepper and the rest of your favorite ingredients like garlic, onion, pickles, spices, herbs, ketchup, whichever you are making, which concoction you are making for a dressing. But really, stirring it with a fork, and, it's going to be like somehow a very loose, soupy kind of dressing. It's going to be like a milky mayonnaise, but with very little mayonnaise lang. But you can put in, assemble your salad, your leaves. There are still ants, guys, so you see. Because there's more salt here. Anyhow, so, yeah. So, guys, so this one, so meaning, Carmina, yes, it does look like a half cup of cold milk with the taste of the dressing, a hint of the, the rich, sumptuous version of the good, so good mayo-based dressing, but you have your lean or light version. And then you can, arrange your lettuce here, like add in your tomatoes, your cucumbers. So it is going to be, somehow it's my hack. Like sometimes kasi, guys, when I'm eating dressing, when I'm eating salad sometimes, and I wasn't aware also that, you know, how else are we going to eat that? Like they say, one of our family friends, they say that ketchup is not a good, processed ketchup is not healthy. So it makes sense that anything that is processed really is not healthy. So if I add more ketchup on my dressing, then it's surprisingly not healthy also, even so I, abstain from mayonnaise. So yes, this version, guys, is like having, is, somehow a cup full, like a half cup full of a milky, somehow semi-thick dressing, and then you can arrange your lettuce, your entourage of salad, really just to have a taste. But you are indulging, but it's not guiltful. You get me, guys? Compared to like, I'm eating salad, and then if you analyze your dressing, you, or if you go, scrape all the dressings you use in your salad, it's like a cup of dressing. So it defeated the purpose, right? isn't it? What's the use of having a salad if you dressed it like a soup? Like, imagine guys, the whole mayonnaise, you put it in your tummy. That has a lot of, that will not melt in your body. Always that. So I'm on that, guys. So anyhow, it's weird, but yeah. Anyhow, so I'm so into that. So anyhow, so that is a dressing hack. All right. Next. I know, guys, I've been doing a lot like TV. Okay, so this one, I wanted a pumpkin fritter. All right, so guys, let me show you this one. I wanted a light pumpkin fritter. Of course, ukoy in Tagalog, in our language, guys, in the Philippines, ukoy, pumpkin fritter, but a light version. Okay, this is a hack again. So just if you like, guys, all right? So there are so many versions of ukoy or pumpkin fritter, but we know that because there's a word fritter in it, it has a high amount of fat. So what I wanted was to just have a taste of that. So I tried having, of course, my sliced a pumpkin from the whole one, and then I shaved it. I shaved it into very thin shavings with a peeler. And then I got this very thin, like paper thin, like actually my mom showed me this one, like this style, and then I just put it together. So it doesn't matter if you want like a mound, like, making a pancake, making a pumpkin mound together, and then flavor it with salt, pepper, herbs, seasoning mix, whichever you like. If you are making 10 pieces of this, then of course, times how much you are making, you can put onions, garlic, to flavor the pumpkin, right? So we're concerned about the fat we are using. So this one, I tried using very little oil on the glazed pan over medium heat. Not too low heat, guys, because you want to somehow like lightly golden brown, flipping the pancake, the fritter on the side. So the thing with regular pumpkin fritters is you have like deep fried or pan shallow fried oil. So there's much oil in the pan. But this one is really just a film to coat the glazed pan. And then you flip it with the flipper with this one. And then you have your the one I made, guys, I'm going to show you also in the community page. You can refer to this. It will be named as is, as like this. So yeah. So serve it with vinaigrette or your favorite, your choice of sauce on the side. Not bad for a snack, guys. Like, I was thinking, like, even so, if the whole family indulges like 3 pieces, like, three pumpkin fritters per member of the family, then you are not worried with your kids. Like, they are learning like how to eat, like, lesser, because you are eating more as you age. You are tasting more, sumptuous food, right? Really, because we are already trained to eat like super, like, super greasy food. So that's what we're craving for always, right? Because isn't it, when you squeeze out with a paper towel those fried stuff, guys, you will see like maybe you will get like a tablespoon of oil from one piece of fritter. Yeah, because yeah, I do that, guys. Like, I squeeze paper on the, because I still eat it. I like it. When I crave for it, because I'm Pinoy, I like ukoy, I like this stuff. I'm looking for that, those sidewalk. Ang sarap, guys, di ba? You dip it in vinegar dressing. It's so good, right? As Pinoys, we like these ones. But, maybe preparing it differently at home. Or if you do, if the entire family doesn't like, then maybe just you, or you know it's kind of weird, guys. So anyhow, so just maybe, all right. So that's the light pumpkin fritter ukoy hack. All right. Next, what else? Just some ideas. Okay, this one, guys, like another Filipino favorite, guys. This one, banana Q hack. Okay, the banana fritter, guys. It's simple as, with, caramelized banana, deep fried. Nothing else nothing else really compares to a great banana Q. You know that, guys. a full-bodied like coated sugar banana, plantain banana fried is so good, guys. I know. And this one, I got a regular Saba banana plantain. And then I got three small or mediums. And then I grilled it over blue flame, guys. I colored this blue really to show you because the char of the banana, like, yes, grilled anyhow, is so different from the yellow flame. So if it is very low, just very low to medium, and then you flip it on each side to have a, you just whatever char you like, how dark you want it. And then after that, guys, I will also have this in the community page, the real photo of the research, guys, don't worry. And then this one, guys, I put it straight on the plate, no oil yet. I got a piece of butter, your favorite butter or cream cheese, just a little. Okay. Guys, mind you, this one we computed the calories, ha. And then I smear over, like, coat the freshly grilled saba or bananas, plantain, and then put some butter on top. So just to have the taste, like a hint of butter. Not really like having butter like there's no tomorrow. Isn't it, guys? So then I served it on the side with my favorite, like whichever coconut sugar or whichever, just a little, guys, okay? And then optional, so whichever you like. Season with salt if you like. It's good with a little salt. Yeah. Alright, so guys, I computed the entire recipe. This one is about 283 calories, 94 calories per banana. Guys, I don't know, ha. The one I've seen, like I googled the real caloric content of a banana Q. From what I understood, guys, I don't know if I'm correct, like about 80 to 90 calories. That's just a small one, a teeny weeny, like, like a small, like, cheese stick size. So what more are the good one, like the large ones? So but again, if you overdo this, like, okay, I'm gonna make grilled bananas and then I'm gonna consume that, but you are just one and then you're having 10, then of course that's different, right? So yeah, banana is filling. No, it's good. It has great potassium content when you are having headache or hungry, or hungry, like hungry and angry at the same time. You have banana, or you're just having a simple like lightheaded feeling. Have a banana. Really, that's why it's always on the side of the convenience, on the grocery stores, convenience stores, because banana is good for us, right? So, like, why not like taste like just the taste of the banana, a little of the sugar, the caramelly, like brown something sugar, coconut sugar, the muscovado, just the hint of that, a little of, the taste or hint of butter will maybe like, you know, hack our craving for a real banana Q, right? So really, just maybe it would work, right, for you, because maybe if this is like me, my favorite would be turon, those spring roll wrapper, uh, banana wrapped in jackfruit with brown sugar. I like that, guys. I can finish like three in one sitting. If I don't hack that, guys, I will bloat like, oh my gosh, guys, really. So that is the banana Q hack. So if you have like a craving for that, I'll show you the pictures and the promise, guys. It works somehow. It's economical also. Yeah. So if you have like a group of friends like who are really health buff, then maybe this one is a good like party, right? All right. Party thing. All right. So guys, all right. So what else? So this one again, guys, I don't know, maybe is it maybe I'll cut it here na kasi baka this is too much guys. Ano kaya? I don't know, guys, continue ko to. Okay, those are the hacks, no? But this one is really like the recipe book, the book of the Findstv Hobby Homeschool. When when it comes to like referring to the good for the body, mind, and soul baking recipes. Because I teach pastry arts, guys. I teach baking. I analyze food. So uh, I wanted to share, what I can, do for obesity, diabetes. These are my concerns, guys. So uh, I wanted to do a shortened shortened the first project, guys, shortened multi-purpose black rice sour recipes. I wanted to make sour dough recipes like cookie sourdough using gluten-free ingredient, not a flour ingredient. Because when you make sour, a mother sour, guys, it starts with whichever you start with which kind of flour. If you're using an ancient flour, those ancient flours like hearth flours, like whole wheat flours, those expensive flours, like guys, I'm going straight to using gluten-free, which is rice, as simple as rice, the staple rice, the lowly rice, because this is available in all our pantries mostly. All right, what you just do is this one. All right, so why not shorten it? This is just a method because the real practice of doing mother sour, guys, I worked in a hotel in Delaware, guys. I feed about 3 buckets of mother sour of the entire hotel of the DuPonts ever since this was way back like years already that we are maintaining that sour that they serve. I don't know if they're still doing it, but it's a thing that you have to always feed all the time. Classically, that is a mother sour. Why do they use a this sourdough thing? Sourdough, from what I understand, guys, from what I just read, I learned from my formal schooling as a pastry person, guys. Sour breads, sour products, anything that is soured, fermented is a probiotic, is good for the gut, is good for us for digestion and everything. There are people who cannot digest properly, like this kind of like processed flour. Then sourdough based recipes are good for you. All right. And then all the more I made it gluten free because I'm using rice. Okay, Carmina, can I use rice flour? Well, it makes it simple, rice flour, but I'm on the, you can do that, of course, you can do that always. I tried both sticky white rice sour and black rice sour. Simple as combining this one. I'm going to tell you now. So the real experiments, I have started my live streams. Please, the black rice cake experiment, excuse me, guys. There are some recipes I failed, like avocado, sour cookies. I failed on that. You will see that. But I will always, share this on my community page, guys. The actual picture, because I want you to see how I get through with it. All right. So this one, guys, another chapter of Findstv Hobby Homeschools project, guys. Okay. So shortening the method of making. It's hard to make mother sour. It's like perpetually, guys, you're gonna have to feed your sour all the time. Because this one, okay, mother sours, guys, these are the old ways that they use, guys, during the ancient times, during the old times, guys. There's no yeast to make bread. So nothing will make it rise. What will make it rise? Alcohol. Anything that, puffs up. So which is what? They combined flour and water together. All right? And then after, so that ferments. Nabubulok siya, guys. It ferments. It bubbles up. And then, from what I know, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, there are already a lot of versions of making sour. But classically, after you have combined equal portions of whichever, a tablespoon of water and a tablespoon of regular flour, mix it together, guys. Put it in a glass jar and then covered. And then observe it the next day. It's going to bubble up a little by little. It's like you're going to have your pet. Okay, so this one, you this after, so the next day, guys, you get a portion, like maybe half of the portion or a third of the portion, remove something from it, and then discard that. Now, the discard or the mixture that you are about to throw can be used as, you know, can be used as for making your sourdough bread recipe. And then you feed it again with another set of flour. And then you mix it. And then the next day, you keep on feeding it. You discard, but you feed it. So when you remove something, you add flour. You feed it with flour. So you really like, you have like a friend, like a TLC, like that. Yeah, you have to take care of that. And then there are like centuries, like hundreds or like thousands of years, like maintaining this. Like actually, guys, in Europe, they practice this, like sourdough. Yeah. An establishment, a cafe or a salon would have like a long been, like in France, in Europe, a long been feeding like a real human being, feeding the sour in batches, like in drums. Because sourdough, really like a famous sourdough shop in France, it's Polan. They have this, guys, like a beautiful like whole bull of sourdough breads. Those times during the old times, like before Christ, like during the times of Jesus Christ, like that. Those breads, those are sourdough. Yeah, and then they bake it in somehow like a brick oven or a hearth oven, like really like those pizza peel, those deck of wood that you put your slide in your pizza. Those are where you can get good crusty, unless you use like a stone surface to bake like barely the dough itself slid onto the brick surface to have the texture, aside from the sprinkling of the polenta. But really, guys, a lot of things, a lot of styles. But me, okay. So, Carmina, what's the point? All right. I'm doing that shortened. I'm going to shorten the problem because it takes a while to feed it, keep on feeding to make it sour. That sour gives the bread flavor, texture, like, isn't it like a crusty like a crusty, hearty, heart with an H, hearty bread, guys. When you break into it, it's crusty outside and it's sour inside when you taste it, but it's soft, crusty. You get me, guys? It tastes like uh, cultured or fermented bread, but it's good. That's why they are called sourdough salami sandwiches. Those things, guys. You get me? Those deli fancy sandwich. Yeah, I'm a fan of sandwiches, guys. So yeah, guys. So I wanted to shorten that. Maybe in the modern times, a lot of people are already trying to do hacks about this. So this one, I just don't shorten the time or the effort, but I'm using a gluten-free subject, which is rice. As simple as that, all right? So again, guys, before we end this uh, class, okay, so this one, guys, okay. So for this one, okay, so this one, I have started this project like maybe already, been counting like maybe already 3 months ago, 2 months ago, guys, that simply have a black rice, and then an amount of just water from the tap, okay? Tap water lang, guys. And then I soak it in water, okay? Now, this one, always make sure it's covered with water. You can even go up here and then cover it. As simple as that, guys. You just let it be, leave it on one side, like a draft-free portion of the house, not in the fridge, just somewhere that is just good, not warm, not too cold, okay? But warm in a cold place is good, like, really like just right. So I have a symbol of calendar here. It went like I can go on with 15 days, 20 days, 1 month. And every time, guys, I check it somehow. If it looked or it smelled and tasted like it's a bad one, how would you know if it's a bad one? I discard the liquid and then refill it with another set of water from the tap, faucet, all right? Some uses distilled water, some uses, you can use mineral water if you like, okay? There it's even better maybe, okay? But I just used, I wanted to do a very normal what's available in a typical pantry. All right, so I discard the water, then refilled it again with water, and then let it rest again. It's just a rotation. You don't, you only discard the water until if you think like it's really like smelling like bad alcohol. Okay, but if it smells like just fermenting, just sour, then that's a good one. And you also like per piece of the granule of the rice, you pick it up and you feel like if you can press it like al dente, it's tough on the touch, but when you break it with your nails, it's gonna break. It means it's smashable. You can, process it already. So this one, guys, okay, Carmine, how can I gauge it? Okay, you can gauge it somehow, guys. Like for me, guys, 15 15 days has not that strong flavor, but a month after, it's already sour. Like you have that flavor already. But on the second month, it's very sour, some kind of winey already, and extremely more than that if you don't change the water all the time. It's extremely like, and I don't know, like very sour, but it's not funky. When it's ready to, like when you got it all wrong, fermented, when it smells like fermented but it's funky, it smells bad, that is not safe anymore. But for me, it would be like very winey, like a rice wine. It would smell like sour but not funky. You get me, guys? All right, so that is how it will look. Okay, I just wanted to for you to understand, before we do recipes, you have to understand first the how to make the black rice sour, because this is your base for making cookies, for everything, guys. Okay, guys, then after so this one, guys. All right, so this one again, continuation, guys. After so, how do you know, guys, the texture? When do you stop? How do I use this mixture, Carmina? After so, guys, that I have soaked it for 1 month, I will drain it with water. I will drain the water out, totally drain it, and then put the rice on a more on a bowl, or a textured Japanese bowl, or anything that you can use the pestle to grind it. All right. So this one is just an example of this one. Um, you can have a mortar if you like, your bowl, and then have the pestle, to grind it, or you can have any container and then just press it, or use a food processor. You can do so. Okay. Now, what you're looking for is how you grind it, guys. How much you grind it is how much, it's how you want it, how you want to use it for your application if you are making a typical kind of pastry. So I thought like making a gauge of how it will look like if I go beyond. Okay, so of course, if I don't grind it too much, or I don't press it or pound it, or just pulse it with a food processor, I can have just very coarse texture grinding, right? Then you can always have a chunky one with somehow some chunky, some fine. And then this one is fine grinding, super ground ready, super grounded. And then this one is overdoing it, you can have a very loose or soupy consistency. And also maybe you did not drain it well with water. You have to drain well the water. Okay, so it means, okay, if you apply these different applications on how you will grind or food process it, you come up with whatever you like. So maybe this a soupy consistency, you can use it for another application, maybe for a rice cake or a pudding, right? So this one can be maybe used for finely ground, maybe for cakes. This one for chunky, maybe you can use it for breads. Isn't it, guys? You get me? This one can be used for a topping, like a streusel, like, toppings, like, to top food, to finish food with. It's a garnish. So it has different applications. So, it's us who will, limit the extensive uses of this one. All right. So next, guys. Okay. So I am getting at this one, guys. So it's the gluten free. So now after, so that we have got the paste already. So we wanted this one. So this one is already the gluten-free black rice paste sour. Okay, this one already. So it's totally different from the idea of during the old days, like they feed the flour and water and then discard and then they feed again. This one, I just fermented the rice. That's simple. It was fermented with water. So it's the same, guys. So it was just sitting on the jar, sitting in one spot, and then you just check it. Like cheese, isn't it? When you ferment or age your favorite kombucha or cheese. So I just got the concept of making it sour, making it a probiotic, okay? So after, so guys, going further than this, guys, I will enumerate, but I have started doing some of the baking. If you watch my other live streams, I will add again all the photos in the community page. But really, this paste that came from originally, guys, from here, from the soaking to the grinding to this one, guys, will become, if I mix it with the recipes of a pastry dough, a quick bread, a dense cake recipe, an aerated cake. I don't know if I can make it, guys, like chiffon based rice cake, black rice cake. I don't know. I'm on that. I still don't know, guys. Okay. So I can do breads, soft type and hard type, or those hard type rolls, dinner rolls. So yeah. So guys, the really my goal really is to use less, you know, to use less processed ingredients and make more like a lean, bare, naked type of end products. All right. So guys, I hope that's just a sharing how the story of the gluten free. No? So just to shorten it, guys. All right. So I know, okay, it has been so much a lot already, guys. So guys, I will continue on posting the rest of the details of this one. I know you wanted to see the end products. I will share it with you guys. All right. So again, guys, I hope I imparted something, at least just a point for you for today's hacks. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for your time, guys. And yes, I will continue on updating you guys on the experiments and show you all the posts, guys. Again, I appreciate it. This has been Carmina of Findstv, guys. Always just try, just start, guys. Something at home. Just try, just start, guys. Anywhere you are in your part, in your on your end, from my end, guys. Wishing you well. Like start. That's something that you wish to start on, because so you will know, guys, right? So you can, move on to the next. If you can, if it's not workable, then, having another option, like maybe there's another way to do it. Like, don't be afraid, all right? So, yes, but I'm afraid to take the flight. Anyhow, so, so guys, again, thank you so much. Salamat po. Take care. This has been Carmina Finds TV Hobby Homeschool. Just try, just start, guys. Ingat po. Thank you.